world has finally turned its volume down. The neon flickering stops across the town. No more traffic, no more rushing feet, just the quiet hum of an empty street. The darkness wraps around the neighborhood, making peace out of things I never thought I would. The shadows rest against the bedroom wall. For a moment I don't feel small at all. Oh, listen to the silence of the night. It holds you closer than the morning light. Every heavy thought begins to fade in this gentle sanctuary the dark has made. No questions asked, no answers to be found, just the beautiful stillness all around. Yeah, the world is asleep, the air is deep, and the night has a secret it's trying to keep. The moon is hanging like a silver thread, calm in the storm inside my crowded head. The ticking clock is the only rhythm left, a steady pulse in a world being reft of noise. You can hear your own breath, you can hear your soul in the quiet spaces that make you whole. The static of the day is completely gone, and I'm in no rush to meet the dawn. Oh, listen to the silence of the night. It holds you closer than the morning light. Every heavy thought begins to fade in this gentle sanctuary the dark has made. No questions asked, no answers to be found, just the beautiful stillness all around. Yeah, the world is asleep, the air is deep, and the night has a secret it's trying to teach. It's not lonely, it's just room to breathe. A velvet blanket where you don't have to achieve anything at all, just exists right here, where the static ends and the truth is clear.
I remember the sidewalk, the bright morning sun, and the wild yellow flowers blooming one by one. They smell like a summer that will never end. Petals of gold around every single bend. But that walk to the schoolyard felt so heavy and long. Every block was an ocean, every step felt so wrong. Oh, when you are 15, the world is so deep, a mountain to climb before you can sleep. Your vision is blurry, your mirrors lie. You think that the clouds will forever hide the sky. Everything matters, it's all so intense through the eyes of the teen nothing makes any sense. But now I am older, the stand where I used to run, looking at the same flowers under the same sun. The walk to the school is just 2 minutes away. How did it feel like a desert back in the day? The drama is gone, the illusion is clear, but a new kind of quiet is settling here. Oh, when you are 15, the world is so deep, a mountain to climb before you can sleep. Your vision is blurry, your mirror's light. You think that the clouds will forever hide the sky. Everything matters, it's all so intense through the eyes of a teen. Nothing makes any sense. Because time is a river that flows way too fast. You blink for a second, the future is past. The worries we carry were heavy as stone, but we grow up so quickly and we face it alone. Just a lo-fi beat and a sidewalk of green. The flowers still bloom where we used to dream. How fast it all changes, how small it all seems.
The clock glows blue on the wall. The world outside turned off its headlights. Everyone is resting from a long day, but the silence chose the two of us. Just me and the ceiling, watching the twilight. The mind floating in a sea of coffee. No one is looking for me, no one demands anything. Time has stopped and I feel things as they are. It feels good to be awake while the world is asleep. No rush to be someone big. In this dark room, the infinite is huge. Everything outside feels so distant. Sounds of slow footsteps across the room. The click of a light switch. The streetlights draw patterns on the clouds. Old stories that the day forgot. The whole city is in slow motion, and the only living rhythm is mine. Every now and then a car passes far away, a lost echo coming to remind me that the night embraces those with no answers and nowhere else to go. It feels good to be awake while the world is asleep. No rush to be someone big. In this dark room, the infinite is huge. Everything I say feels so distant. alarm goes off and my mind is already demanding the top of the world, all the plans that I should be commanding. There's pressure to win that follows the youth around, like life is a race where you can't touch the ground. It hurts in my chest, this rush to make it alright, but I open my eyes and see what's already inside. The smell of fresh coffee drips down the hallway floor. A hug made of aroma knocking gently at my door. And I remember last night, the exhaustion so deep, how I felt so small just trying to fall asleep, until soft footsteps stopped right by my space, and all that heavy worry just vanished without a trace. It's the gentle touch of the hands that love me best, tucking me into bed, putting my mind to rest. The blanket pulling up to protect me from the cold and the fright, reminding me that love is still the greatest light. The young mind grows quiet, the chest breathes so mild, and the heart looks at life through the eyes of a child. They say that winning is about status and gold, climbing every ladder, doing what you're told. But this empty chase just perturbs and consumes, leaving the soul starving in crowded rooms. I look around and realize under this warm ceiling stone that the greatest victory is having a place to call home. I've already won, but well, can I take this away? The love that shelters me has no high price to pay. It doesn't care about their success or the rush of the wind. My trophy is right here where the stress comes to an end, and I hope is knowing the battle is done. I know where I belong. I've already won. I've already won. It's the gentle touch of the hands that love me best, tucking me into bed, putting my mind to rest. A blanket pulling up to protect me from the cold and the fright, reminding me that love is still the greatest light. The young mind goes quiet, the chest breathes so loud, and the heart looks at life through the eyes of a child. The coffee is on the table, the day has just begun. I've already made it in life. My soul has won right here at home, right here at home, right here at home, right here at home, right here at home. Night falls slowly in the yard. The wind whispers a secret, letting down my car. Little dots of light starting to gleam, living lanterns floating in a dream. With no rush at all in the forest deep dark, they start their own party with a gentle spark, blinking in sync with the rhythm and beat, guiding my thoughts to a calm retreat. Fireflies dancing through the night, making the shadows feel warm and bright. Sparks of gold in the endless space soothe my mind in their quiet embrace.
just change your face, go sell your soul, but they forget the roots of what keep you whole. I've seen giants fall for a night of illusion, trading who they are for temporary applause and confusion. But my ground is solid, I remember where I'm from, and I won't erase the person I've become. They can break the shield, but they won't bend my spine. The storm may rage, but the choice is still mine. Fall is part of the road, but the ground is not my place. When you know your why, you can look fear in the face. My principles are the compass in the darkest night. What makes me iron is holding on to what is right. I won't stop, I won't give in. Until the very end, I am who I've always been. The rush of the world wants you to cut the line. They tell you it's easier to leave your morals behind. But victory without honor is just a paper crown. I'd rather take the scar than let my guard down. I know the exhaustion weighs heavy, that knees wanna bow, that knees wanna bow. That doubt whisper softly, it's okay to quit now. Ooh, but every no I say to what tries to break my mold is another brick in the fortress that's taken hold. They can break the shield, but they won't bend my spine. The storm may rage, but the choice is in mine. Fall is part of the road, but the ground is not my place. When you know you're wild, you can look fear in the face. My principles are the compass in the darkest night. What makes me iron is holding on to what is right. I won't stop, I won't give in. Until the very end, I am who I've always been. Look in the mirror, who is looking back? Someone who sold out or someone staying on track. Door loses its shine. The top always changes hands, but sleeping with a clear conscience is where true power stands. Yeah, that's where true power stands. Yeah, they can break the shield, but they won't bend my spine. The storm may rage, but the choice is still mine. Fall is part of the road, but the ground is not my place. When know you're right, you can look fear in the face. My principles are the compass in the darkest night. What makes me iron is holding on to what is right. I won't stop, I won't give in. Until the very end, I am who I've always been. Head held high, not a single step back. The world tries to mold me, but I know what I'm worth. Unshakable shout, heavy final chord.
The sound of vinyl, city lights shining on the screen. The coffee's grown cold, waiting for the morning beam. The clock ticks slow, no rush to arrive. In these lazy tempo, I just feel alive. I just want the beat, the sound of vinyl, to block out the noise of this hostile world. Just let it flow, the mind floating free. In this lo-fi vibe, time stops for me.
drove up the winding road of dirt and stone, leaving the noise of the city behind. Down there the world runs so fast, all alone. Up here is the peace that we wanted to find. The wind blowing outside is chilly and cold, but inside our hearts winter can't find a way. The wooden floors and the ceiling so old, and your warm embrace where I'm choosing to stay. The firewood crackles and burns in the heart, painted the walls with a soft golden glow. With you I found my own place on this earth, where time slows its pace and the sweet rivers flow. Two mugs on the table, the tea's getting hot, the steam disappears in the air like a ghost. Through the glass window, looking at what we got out, the moon starts to rise to the one I love most. Our house on the mountain, so close to the sky, where love gets so cozy, no reason to cry. The world out there spins like a big carousel, but my only shelter is where you dwell. Far from the crowd, but as close as can be, listening to the wind and your voice next to me, yeah. By morning the fog hides the trails and the trees. It feels like the rest of the world disappeared, but we are as warm as a soft summer breeze. Under the blankets there's nothing to fear. The sun breaks its way through the branches outside, reflecting the green on the grass by the door. In the chill of the hills with no secrets to hide, every second with you makes me want you even more. And if the storm hits the roof up above, we won't even care, we'll just get lost in space. Inside this nest that we built with our love, where I can protect you and hold your sweet face. I don't need no luxury, don't need to rush, just this small cabin and a look in your eyes. The rest of the world fades away in a hush, right where the horizon and mountains arise. Our house on the mountain, so close to the sky, where love gets so cozy, no reasons to cry. The world out there spins like a big carousel, but my holy shelter is where you dwell. Far from the crowd, but as close as can be, listening to the wind and the voice next to me, yeah. Like a big carousel, but my only shelter is where you dwell. Far from the crowd, but as close as can be, listening to the wind and your voice next to me.